An hour and a half drive from Ravenna and 1 hour from Bologna, Modena is a city known to be the home of balsamic vinegar, Ferrari, Lamborghini, and it has a strong history in opera.
Don't forget to always look up. Oh, 201. Oh my god, tell me I'm all the way in the back. It's a weird angle. It's kind of a small room, but interesting. And a bidet. I guess Italy has like these little vending machine places just off the side of the street. I kind of want a snack shop right now. I just need candy. I need some sugar in my blood. Just because sometimes like when I travel or when I'm touring around a lot, sometimes I just need like that extra kick or that extra lift of energy. Just came out from that, I guess kind of like a drugstore. Wow, not even one package of candy. Can you believe that?
After dropping my bags at the hotel, we're off for a blogger dinner at a very special place. Aceitaia Pedroni, a Modena family-owned vinegar cellar and restaurant.
Ooh, I think I can smell the vinegar.
Since 1862, the Pedroni family has a proud history of making traditional balsamic vinegar, and they're happy to give you a tour when you arrive.
So this is called the mother. That forms in the bottom of the barrel. Fresh out of the barrel is kind of a jelly, and then when it dries, it becomes like leather. And
we've been walking through the aging process for balsamic vinegar. This is where, after the vinegar has been aged for some time or fermented, it's further aged here in these barrels, which give it its flavor. You can smell like the cork because it takes roughly around 12 years to make 1 liter. Ooh, that's really strong. Oh, it's coming. Oh. It's like wine tasting, but for balsamic vinegar.
Similar to wine tastings and pairings, you can try balsamic of different ages against different foods. From tortellini to fried eggs and ice cream, we sampled a variety of dishes drizzled with balsamic.
We have a frittata and like some pickled onions and some lettuce with the balsamic vinegar.
From an acidic affinado, which helps to balance heavy meats and meals,
Pickled onions.
to a sweeter and thicker extravecchio, which is perfect for desserts and seafood.
That was good, especially with the balsamic. Gelato and balsamic vinegar. It's got a tinge of sweet, a tinge of sour, against the nice, smooth and milky gelato. The next dessert is kind of like a jam. Must be from the balsamic vinegar.
That is the 45%, so you have to try it.
Get 3 oranges. Smell it. Porticoes mushrooms. Huge pumpkin squash, which they kind of use sometimes in the pasta, you know, in the filling. Got a little toast, kind of like a bruschetta, like red peppers, and it's just kind of, I think it's got balsamic. Hard crunchy bread, and that's some lambrusco. Cheers. It's a wonderful combination of pumpkin seeds, cheese. Nice. Oh my god, look at that backdrop. That's amazing. I wish I had something more to say that was important about this piazza. I just came out of lunch and I just realized that so far for the past how many meals I've been having lambrusco, which is kind of like a fizzy type of, I guess, wine. And I normally don't drink, but here it's just kind of like grape juice. So it's been something that I haven't really thought about, but I've been just doing. And you don't really get that inebriated off of it. It's just a nice thing to kind of have, like a little fizzy drink. Wow, this church here, when you look at it, it's kind of like tilted a little. The lines at a distance, the lines do not look straight. The building's been like this for like thousands of years apparently, so the locals are not afraid of it collapsing because it's been holding strong for so long. Just walking around the streets, it's just really charming and cute here. The architecture, like these older style brick buildings with wooden shutters. Here we are at Bloom, gonna go in for some gelato. Could I get the part yogurt, pistachio, and hazelnut? Hazelnut? Yeah. So when in Italy, you have to try the gelato. It's a little bit cheesy something in it. Pistachio's okay. You've got little bits of pistachio in here. It literally feels like or tastes like ground up milky pistachio. It's a very thick consistency. I think my favorite is going to be like the yogurt. It's a little lighter. When we were walking past the Luciano Pavorotti statue, you could hear like an opera singer singing. When you look at the ceiling right now, there's a lot of neoclassical artwork. Leaves going inside. Oh, you can feel the age there. It's like being in a movie, I feel like. Right now they're rehearsing an opera that still hasn't been released yet, so I can't really show you that aspect of it, but I can definitely show you the inside of the opera house, which is gorgeous. This is where Pavorotti performed as a resident here in Modena. We're kind of like in the area where they paint stages and do like art direction and probably, I'm assuming, props also. The only space that is large enough to mimic the stage downstairs. You can see like stage backdrops or props that they must have used in different types of plays or operas. Kind of want to sit on it. I'm tempted to sit on it. See, you can kind of see a diagram right here of the stage for one of these operas. And scary looking cardboard dolls. Now it's around 7 o'clock and a lot of people are already out enjoying the evening. So far what I'm finding with Modena is that the beauty is kind of like the historical feeling of the streets, the buildings. Wow, this portico just keeps going on and on. This is one long walkway. It's also really interesting to note that a lot of older couples seem to be very loving and affectionate with each other. And I'm not talking like overly gratuitously. You'll see a lot of older couples just walking, holding hands.
You should act like you're a boss. Oh my God.
I ran here.
My dad.
So they said this is crescenta cheese, which is very fresh. You'd eat it within 3 days. It's a little bit of hard and a little bit of soft.
So what, you went to the Gulf Coast of Florida? Yeah.
Oh, look at that. The balsamic vinegar just bleeds through. So this is panna cotta, which is cheese. Got some balsamic vinegar, and I think these are just like little crusts or cookies. It's so creamy and sweet, kind of like ice cream. You've got the balsamic vinegar that adds like a little bit of a sour tinge to it, but it also adds like a sweet kind of punch to it. And then they got those little crumbles on it. It's a cross between like a cookie and a toast. This was definitely, I think, the star of the entire night. Okay, so this is an espresso. See, it's like 1/3 of the cup.
That's what I thought at FAM. It's like that's what coffee's right. It's like,
Oh wow, it's really strong. Here we are at Hombre Farm. One of the most important reasons why we're here is because they make Parmigiano-Reggiano cheese. Coming out of the van, just hit with the smell of cows. Back here, this is where they milk the cows. And in here, is where they start manufacturing the cheese through a very lengthy process. Here in the farm, there are 500 cows. They're fed a diet of like wheat, alfalfa, just so that they can produce that flavor of the Parmigiano-Reggiano. So how much cheese is too much cheese? I don't even know. There's like, I should have asked how many cheeses there are here. This is a cheese that's matured for 2 months. The cost for a cheese like this is around 17, 18 euro per kilo. Apparently the longer you keep this cheese, the more the flavors will change a bit.
It's through resourcefulness and viewers like you who keep my channel going. So if you love what I do and want to see me continue creating solo travel videos, support me on Patreon. Jump behind the scenes with others for my latest trip updates and reward perks. Stay tuned for more Italy videos as I take you behind my solo travel adventures. Until then, travel safe, smart, and fun, and may the GRRR be with you.